Hi everybody, it's Naya, and I wanted to come and give you my first impression and a look at the new Sonia Kashuk 15-piece professional brush set and its limited edition. And of course, you know, when limited edition items come out and they catch these eyes, you know your sister had to try and go and get them. Now, before I get started showing you guys these brushes, I first of all want to say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers out there. Thank you to the new people, and thank you to those who have been with the channel since day one. I love you guys. You guys make it so that I come on and do these videos. You've humbled me over the years, and I really truly appreciate each and every one of you for your love and support. Alright, as far as this brush set goes, if you are on Instagram or Facebook, you know this has been the buzz. Like right now, people are scampering to and fro trying to get their hands on this brush set. If you're following me on Instagram, I did put a picture of the UPC code, and what that code will do is you can call your Target, give them that code, and they'll let you know if your store has them in stock, and then you can actually get them to pull it. Because if you go looking and then you have a friend and then another friend, by the time you go, you might buy them all out, and when someone else goes to your same particular store, they can't get it. Right now, I've seen these on eBay going from anywhere from $60 to $100. So to keep you guys from having to go the eBay route, and you know, that's what, you know, us desperate makeup junkies do when we just really want to get our hands on something. We resort to eBay, and eBay is definitely one of the worst places to have to sometimes go to, especially when you're looking for things, because the prices can be astronomical. Alright, this brush set will retail you $35.99. Right now in the store it is listed for $39.99, but last week they had a sale, so if you have the Target Cartwheel app on your phone, you got an additional 10% off. And if you are a red card holder, then you got an additional 5 on top of that. So this is definitely an amazing value for that $35.99, and I am going to let you guys know what Sonia Kashuk says to us, her consumers. This is for celebrating 15 years of award-winning brushes. Thank you for your continued support over the past 15 years. You have helped to grow and define my mission of affordable luxury. I will continue to strive to bring you the best of the best for years to come. Sonia Kashuk. And she hasn't let us down yet. Like, her brushes are amazing. They come in this really nice gift box. And inside of here, let's see if I can bring this in close enough. So right here you get a powder brush, you get a blusher brush, you get the Duo Fibrous buffing brush, you get a synthetic angled multi-purpose brush, you get a contour brush, foundation brush, concealer brush, a blending brush, a crease brush, you get a small eyeshadow brush, you get a fluffy eyeshadow brush, you get a precision smudge brush, you get a synthetic angle brush, you get another smudge brush, and then you get a spoolie. So you have everything you need to get your makeup done inside of this kit. And I can tell you right now, these are made really well. They actually look luxurious. As you can see, here's the handle. It is embossed with the Sonia Kashuk name. One thing that I wish that she would do in the future is to put the actual name of the brush on these brushes. Like you can kind of take your own label machine if you want and put your own labels on them, but for like the beginner, when they're trying to follow people, sometimes some folks still have a difficult time understanding powder brush versus a tapered blending brush or a crease brush. So having the names on the brushes would help. in the construction, it is a nicely weighted brush. You have these gold ferrules, which are nice and strong. On the end, you have the gold tip, and then you have this beautiful soft brush hairs. Like, these brush hairs are amazing. They feel like goat hair, some of them. Some are synthetic, and I will point that out as we go along. So here is your powder brush. And I will say, I've washed them twice. I've had no bleeding. I've lost 1 or 2 hairs in the initial washing, but other than that, I have not lost another hair. Rarely does Sonia Kashuk brushes shed. What I will say, I noticed, like, after washing, you will get some flyaways, and that's when you look at your brush and you see the hair, some of the hairs trying to splay outward. And what I did was, to control that, I used my brush guards. And you can get these brush guards in your local Walgreens. I mean, yeah, Walmart, not Walgreens, Walmart. So I put those on when I was drying the brushes, and it helps to retain the shape. So like I said, here is the powder brush. This next one is your blush brush. Really gorgeous. And as you can see, you can kind of see like 1 or 2 hairs that still want to splay out, but not a big problem. This brush is super soft. It fits nicely on the apples of your cheek. So that is your blush brush. The one brush that I will say of this 15-piece set that is a little scratchy is this duo fiber buffing brush here. It is a little prickly even after 2 washings. So on this 3rd go round, I'm going to add a little conditioner to it and see if that makes it a little bit better. And when I say prickly, you kind of feel it a little bit on your skin, but nothing that is too abrasive that you would not want to use this to apply your foundation or anything like that. So that is the buffing brush. Here is your synthetic angled multi-purpose brush. This is a really amazing brush. Like, you could use this for contour, contouring down the sides of your nose, concealer, cream products, liquid products. It's just used for a host of different things, and that makes it amazing. So that is the synthetic angled multi-purpose brush. Now, I already own her contour brush. I have the one by her original one that was made like this, and I have the MAC one, but it came with this like really flat top contour brush, which would fit right in the hollows of your cheek, and you could create that really strong contour, or you can kind of blend it out. Really nice. So I am loving this contour brush. Next up is the standard foundation brush, and this is synthetic here. I don't particularly use these, so out of all of them, I would say this would probably be the one that would get the least amount of use for me. I have a couple of them, and I don't use any of them, whether it's MAC, Sonia Kashuk, Inglot's, you name it. I just don't use the foundation brush, only because I feel like a lot of times it will apply foundation kind of streaky, so I tend to not reach for those. Next up, you have this really nicely tapered concealing brush, and this is great for applying concealer under eye, spot concealing. I have a couple of these by a couple of different companies, and I do use them. You can actually even use these to clean up your brows. So that is the smaller concealer brush. Next up is this really gorgeous tapered blending brush. It's nice and fluffy, nice and soft. It tapers, so you can really get in here and blend out your crease. This is nice. I really like this one. So that is slowly becoming my favorite. Next up in here is this fluffy shadow brush. And you can use these if you have a lot of lid space. You can pack on your color. You can pack on and blend a little bit with this. So this is a fluffy eyeshadow brush. You can also use this to kind of blend out your highlight. Next up in here is a small shadow brush. And this is great for those who have like the hooded lids or have less eye space to deal with. These are great for packing on your color, placing color right in your inner tear duct. You could do a multiple amount of things with this smaller brush. So that is the smaller shader. Next up is a precision crease brush. So this is your crease brush. And this is for applying color directly in your crease. It gives you enough capability to place the color exactly where you want it. And I like the fact that it is rounded and kind of dome shape. So you can definitely place that color in the crease where you exactly want it to be, so you don't have color all over the place. And then this next one is a precision smudger brush. It really reminds me a lot of like a pencil brush. So this would be great for applying color under your lower lash line and smoking that out. It's even great for doing really detailed outer V work. So this is going to be a great brush, and it comes with this little protective sleeve over it, which once you pull it off, in my case, I can't put it back on. So, and then the next thing you get is this angled liner brush, and these are great for applying gel eyeliner, doing your brow work, whichever you like. You could use this brush for, and lining your upper lash line and your lower lash line. This next one is another small smudger brush, and I really like these because with these you can really smudge out that lower lash line. You can use these especially to do, you know, detail work around your inner tear duct. So that is the very tiny small smudger brush. And last but not least, you get a spoolie. And it's rare that you tend to see a spoolie by itself, so having a spoolie solely without having another brush on the end, because most of the time when they create spoolie brushes, it's usually a dual-ended brush, and I don't like those. Most of the time, whatever's on the opposite end, I tend to kind of like just break off, because I want to be able to stand it upright in my brush holder and not damage the brush on the end. So prime example here is my spoolie, and as you see, I kind of cut it. Had an angle brush on the end, and I kind of just cut that off, so now I can just stand it up straight like that. So there is your spoolie. And also what I noticed about this set, you know, it comes in this little plastic tray like this, but the underside is really nice, and you could use this as a tray to house your makeup on your vanity, put your everyday use perfumes. It serves a dual purpose. So that is the Sonia Kashuk 15-piece anniversary set. Like I said, it has one or two brushes that feel slightly scratchy, but other than that, the brushes are really soft. They do not bleed. I haven't had any major shedding. I have cleaned them with Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo, and then I also have cleaned them with an item that is another rave all over the makeup community, and that is the bar soap called Zoit. And Zoit can be found in your local Walmarts, and it is 97 cents. It comes in two colored bars. It is a pink bar and a white bar, and when I say they clean your brushes with like nobody's business, they come truly clean. So hopefully you guys, with the use of this UPC code that I'll place down below, that you'll be able to get your hands on this brush set and enjoy many years and many days of creating makeup looks with the new Sonia Kashuk set. Alright guys, if you have any questions or any concerns, leave them down below. And once again, I miss you guys and thank you for all your support. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.